Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're making one of my favorite Mexican desserts. This is a popular dessert in the region of Jalisco, Mexico called Jericallas, and it's a type of flan custard dessert. So let's get started. For the ingredients you need 3 cups of milk, half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 2 12-ounce cans of evaporated milk, 2 sticks of cinnamon. You need 4 large eggs and 2 egg yolks. The first step is to combine the evaporated milk, the sugar, and the vanilla extract, along with the cinnamon sticks. I'll get them in a little bit. So 2 tablespoons. 2. And the cinnamon sticks, I'm just gonna crush them and put them in there so they can release their flavor when we boil this. Not that crushed, but just a little bit so I can start releasing everything. Mix it all up, and we're gonna put it to simmer for a little bit till it reaches a boil. We combined the ingredients already. We're gonna take it to burner and turn it on. And we're gonna bring it to a simmer and slight boil, and once it starts boiling we're gonna turn it off because we don't want to boil it for too long. Make sure you're mixing often so it doesn't stick on the bottom of the pan. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the flame already because it's already foaming up. That means it's been boiling, it's ready to go. And we're gonna let it rest until it cools down a little bit in a bowl. I'll strain it so we don't have any more of the cinnamon sticks in it before we combine our eggs, because we don't want our eggs to start combining them right now and they turn into scrambled eggs. So we need to make sure it's not too hot for the eggs while we're combining them. So we're gonna strain it right now. Oh, it smells delicious. You can smell all the combination of the flavors of the cinnamon sticks and everything, the vanilla. We're just gonna let it cool completely. Well, it doesn't have to be cold, but it's not steaming hot right now. While we wait for the mixture to cool down, I'm gonna combine all the eggs together. I'm gonna mix them because we want them really well mixed with the egg yolk before we start mixing it together with the rest of the jericalla mix. I love using brown eggs over white eggs because the egg yolk is creamier, as you can see. Adding the 2 egg yolks. And I'm using a hand mixer, but you can use a regular whisk to whisk it, but this is a little bit faster for me. Just mix them really well so everything's completely combined. Everything's completely combined. I don't want to whip them to the point that they become super fluffy. This is enough. And once this cools down, we're going to combine everything together. The next step before we put it in the oven is combining the eggs with the mixture. The mixture is still fairly hot. I let it cool for 30 minutes or so. 20 to 30 minutes at room temperature, but it's still not completely cool. So what I'm gonna do to make sure it's not a big change or a combination with the drastic temperature change, I'm going to mix it in. Mix it just a little bit. This is kind of like to even out the temperature. And then once I add it, I'm also gonna mix it in here. And then just mix it all up so it's completely combined. Not too much, as you can see, foams out too much. If you're using something like this, you can use a regular whisk, but there you go. I'm going to preheat my oven. I'm using my air fryer, but it's / oven air fryer. So you're gonna preheat, I'm gonna put it in bake mode, 350, and you're gonna preheat it for now. This recipe requires baking using a double broiler or a water bath. So you need hot water. The amount of water depends on your pan. Like mine, I use about 4 cups of hot water, or almost boiling hot. As you can see, it's like steaming right now. So we're gonna pour our mix in containers like this. You can use bigger ones, you can use smaller ones, but this is a perfect size for jericallas. So they're gonna go here once we pour the mixture and bake along with the water. That's why it's called a water bath. So we're putting the mixture of the milk and the eggs in here. I recommend putting them really filled because I want mine really like full of this richness and deliciousness. You can always fill them halfway. This is the amount I put in mine. Depending on the container, this recipe makes about 8 to 10 jericallas, or this dessert. As you can see, I still have more, so I'm going to use more containers of this whenever I'm baking. I'm using this amount because my air fryer is small. It's not a regular oven that you can bake a lot of them at once. But if you're using a regular convection oven, you can do them all at once and it would be the same time for cooking. I have my hot water in there already. I'm putting the jericallas carefully. You want to make sure the water covers them like a quarter of the way. It's not that way it doesn't evaporate completely. My air fryer is completely preheated. Like I said, it's 350. I'm gonna put the milk carefully in there because I don't want them to spill. Okay. You're going to bake them for around 45 to 50 minutes. The time depends on your oven. You can always check with the toothpick that it does come out clean, and that's how you know they're ready. I'm gonna put mine for 45 because this is an air fryer. It's smaller, it cooks faster compared to a conventional oven. The jericallas have been cooking for about 20 minutes. Let me show you how they look right now. And it smells delicious already. They start bubbling up, and eventually that top layer is gonna be nice and like with the burnt crust, not crunchy, but it's gonna have like a crust in it, a little bit of a crust, because we're gonna broil them for like 5 minutes afterwards, after they're done. The jericallas are done. They've been cooking for 45 minutes. You can check them. Open them up a little bit. The water is boiling. Let's check them. Yep, they're done. See, it comes out clean. Now we're going to broil them for 35 minutes. I think 3 would be enough because my air fryer broils at really high temperature. So I'm gonna put it to broil for 50, and I'm gonna put 3 minutes only. That should be enough for If you need more, you can put more. They are done. I broiled them for around 5 minutes. I felt like it needed more time, and it depends how much you want on the top to be have the nice burn or crust. Let me show you. Now we're gonna let them cool down before we can try them because they're really hot right now. But they're done. Look how cute and delicious they look. Once they cool down a little bit more, or almost completely before you eat them, they taste even better whenever you refrigerate them or overnight when they're in the fridge, so they can set even completely. Right now it's a little bit airy because they're being just bubbling, but after it's gonna eventually flatten a little bit more, and then they're ready to enjoy. It's time for my favorite part, which is trying it out. This is the texture that they have. It's kind of like in between custardy or really soft flan. That is yummy. They're so soft, airy, really delicious, sweet. You can taste the cinnamon. It's one of a really great light dessert.